Sheesh, this camera's close. Good evening, Periscope. So I just wanted to come on for a quick scope. I just left, it was a relationship empowerment scope or relationship empowerment scope, huh? A relationship empowerment seminar. I just left one tonight. And so I just left the relationship empowerment seminar tonight. And one of the men on the panel, because I was on the relationship panel as well, as the only single lady. I was the only single lady on the relationship panel. But I left, I was on a relationship panel, and one of the men on the relationship panel, he's married and a pastor. And we were just having discussions. Of course, when you have relationship panels, you're going to talk about sex and you're going to talk about, anything relating to relationships. And one of the things he said that was, I know this, but it's like when you hear it from someone else, it's just like, whoa, mind blowing. And so one of the things he said, oh, and before we get started, I need to always tell you. So swipe right if you have an iPhone, share with your followers. If you have an Android, swipe up and share with your followers. And then you also tap on the screen. Giving hearts is a way to show appreciation. Hi, Irvan. Tap the screen to give hearts. Hearts is always a good thing. So tap the screen, share with your followers, share on Twitter. You can also share on Facebook. So tap the screen, give some hearts. And so, yeah, I'll start back. So my name is Marilyn. I need to always remember to introduce myself. My name is Marilyn. I run a purity blog that where I interview married couples who waited until marriage to be intimate as a way to encourage other young adults like myself to wait until marriage to be intimate. And so the blog, and I was explaining tonight, the blog has reached over 70 countries so far. It's been read in over 70 countries. And so, I just got a chance as a single woman to be on a relationship panel tonight. Hey, Quisha. And so I got a chance to be on a relationship panel tonight. And it was so good, always so good. And my first time being on a relationship panel at an event. I've done it before, but for church. Thanks, Quisha. And so it was really good. One of the men on there was he's a pastor. He's married, I think he said 8 years. And one of the things he said, which, like I said, it, but it's like an aha moment when someone else says it. He said, we have these expectations for relationships, and we have these expectations of the people that we want to be with when we don't meet those expectations ourselves. And so he talked about how, for women, we'll say, oh, I want a man who has a six pack and he has to care about his health and all this stuff. But you don't care about your health. You don't have a six pack. And so this man is looking for a woman with a six pack, and you don't have that six pack. So therefore, he is not going to recognize you. So, yes, definitely a reality check for me as well. Because I'm in a place where I do want a man that's physically fit, cares about his health, but I'm challenged with not caring about what I put in my mouth and not caring about, getting up to exercise when I need to go after work. Instead of coming home and taking a nap, I should come home and put on some workout clothes and go work out. And so, I'm not fat, but I could definitely, use more workouts. I think most of us could. And so, I no longer have the six pack that I had in high school and college. And now I actually need to work out to get a six pack after 30. Like, this is just annoying. This after 30 body is just not the business. And so, so he talked about us having these expectations. So what if we're not meeting the person that we may not be meeting the person? This is not always, but we may not be meeting the person that that is for us because we don't look like what they're expecting. Like, is that not, for me, that was a reality check. I don't know about anybody else, but for me, that was just like, man, like, so you're expecting this man with great credit, and, the guy said he got to drive a such and such, and you drive a broke down hoopty. And maybe he's looking for a woman in an Audi A7 or a Range Rover, or my car is a Porsche Panamera. That's what I want. The man I'm looking for doesn't necessarily have to have a Porsche Panamera. But what if he's looking for a woman with a Porsche Panamera? I don't have Porsche Panamera money right now. So, my expectations may be, what dare I say, unrealistic maybe at this point. So the person you're looking for is looking for you, but you don't look like what they're looking for. So whether that means you need to get in the gym, whether that means you need to learn how to cook, whether that means you need to pay off some of your debt, you need to get a higher credit score, you need to go get some more education, you need to go get some more training, you need to learn how to speak to people better, you need to get a better attitude, you need to learn how to dress. I mean, what are those things that you're looking for, but you don't match what you want? So yeah, for me, that was just like, whoa. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say tonight. If you like it, tap the screen, give some hearts, swipe to the right, share with your followers, swipe up if you're Android, and share with your followers as well. I definitely love talking about relationships. I feel so comfortable. It seems so easy for me to talk about relationships, talk about marriage, talk about abstinence. I was definitely the single person on the panel tonight talking about abstinence, and waiting and purity and those things. And it felt really good to be kind of the only single person. I felt it spoke to me prophetically. I was the only single person. Next year this time, I may not be a single person on the panel. I'm just saying. So I don't know. Maybe that word was for somebody else. Next year this time, it's going to be completely different. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I'm grabbing that for myself. So if you want it, grab it, lift those hands, daughter, and receive it. Okay? So yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about. Thank you guys for following. Amen. Grab it, Quisha. Listen, next year this time. Okay? It's for me too. Amen, Candace. I grabbed it for myself while I was sitting on the stage on the panel. I was like, I'm the only single person on this stage right now. Like, seriously, I said, Lord, I'm grabbing this prophetically as this speaking to me. Next year, I will not be a single person. I'm just saying. So that's all. Y'all have a good night. I will see y'all whenever something else pops up. For sure, I'll be on next week. Amen, Quisha. And I'm coming in agreement with you, Candace. And I'm coming in agreement with you as well, Quisha. So yeah, y'all have a good night. Follow the blog at iwaitedblog.com. Yeah, so catch the replay. Hi to replay followers. Catch the replay as well. Give hearts as you're listening. Share with your followers. And I will see y'all another time. All right. Thank you.